What is up, everybody, and welcome to episode 23 of the 16-ounce gaming podcast. I am your host, CastleWillKill, and tonight, ladies and gentlemen, make yourself a nice seafood dinner, light some candles, because it's just me and Surf, and we're going to get fucking intimate. Surf, buddy, how you doing?
What's good, thanks, mate.
What's your last week been up to?
Not bad. This sort of work's finally settling down. Really, what did I play? Apart from the game club stuff, which we're going to talk about later, I've sort of virtually completed the second area in Far Cry 5. So really getting into that. Some of the missions in that game are crazy.
Oh yeah? Any favorite ones so far?
It was annoying, but I think I was on chat with you earlier today. There's a mission where you have to get tenderized meat for a chef. So you have to run over like 5 animals with horns and then 3 bison. I just found that funny because the character who does it, I can't remember his name, but he's just really funny. He's one of those guys who just sort of he mumbles all the words, so you can't. So they have to put subtitles up. He just makes me laugh. The characters in that game are really, really good. So
it takes place in like the southern United States, right?
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
At the beginning, they mention a state. I'm not. They probably have done, but I can't remember which state it is. But yeah, you definitely get the feeling it's sort of because
I could definitely understand if they have characters that you have to have subtitles, because I've met some people from like the boons in the deep south, and it's like what?
What? So other than that, I don't think I set up the game Share with Toast on the PS4, so I've downloaded God of War, so I'm looking forward to starting that. But I think that's going to be during the week sessions on the PS4, because I want to make sure I'm on the Xbox over the weekends, because that's less chance of getting into chat and playing with other guys. So I don't want to be off on the PS4 over the weekends, I've decided. So I'll probably play that in the weekday after evenings. So
now your backlog has even expanded further, huh?
Yes, even more. I've downloaded God of War and Uncharted games, and I've still got Last of Us to play. So, yeah, it's just never-ending file. I'm never going to get to the end. I never am. How about you? What have you been playing this week?
Well, before I get into what I've been doing, what are you drinking tonight?
Good question. I am back on the banana bread beer.
The Wells, right?
The Wells banana bread beer.
That's good stuff. My wife and I both like that. All right. Well, let's see. My week. Let's see. I played The Witcher 3 a bit today, which is good because I hadn't played it all week, and I was like, I do not want to do the whole like forget about it for a couple a long enough period of time that when I get back in it, I forget what the hell is going on in the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
So I played some Witcher 3. Continued a little bit of a way out with Organic. We only played like maybe a half hour together because his work moved out of its warehouse and he was working late on Wednesday night. So we just did what we could. Got past the part where we effed up and caused that glitch with that truck that we talked about last episode. Oh, right,
yeah.
So
how far did you have to go back on that?
Oh, not far at all. It started us off right at that truck, so we were like, thank God. So we didn't have to do much at all over again. So that game's been a lot of fun. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like we said last week. Like, it makes you miss like sitting next to a friend and playing, even though you're playing. Yeah. You know, he's in a different state than me and all, but we're still having a good time. You know, it feels like we're both there since they do that split screen and all that. What else did I do? Battlefront 2. Played some more Battlefront 2. The Ewok mode, which has been a lot of fun. Nice. I was disappointed on Monday because I got on Monday and I even streamed, and I was like, I can't wait to play, kill some Ewoks and become an Ewok, and it was gone. It was only around for like 3 nights or whatnot, or well, at least the 3 nights that I was aware of. So hopefully that becomes a permanent mode, because I think that's it's been like the best time I've had in that game, I would say.
Yes, I'd agree. Actually, it's definitely the most fun.
Other than that, I got back into Paladins. I've been playing Paladins a lot.
Oh, right.
Raz on, I think it was Tuesday night. Like him and I got on, and we were trying to think of something to play together, and he brought up Paladins, and I was like, shit, I haven't played that in a while. Still has the glitch where sometimes the music disappears.
Still haven't fixed that.
No. And then I'm gonna probably make a YouTube video of another glitch and put it in our fails list. But there's a really horrible, I won't say anything now to spoil it on YouTube, but it's a very horrible fucking glitch that happened. Kaboski, Ladonian, and Musenstein were able to see it in action, but I think it's gonna be a funny video just to put up to show that. Making me want to get Overwatch really bad, so I might end up picking that up on a sale eventually, just because.
Yeah, I thought that must be on sale almost permanently now. I would have thought.
Yeah, it's still a hot game, man. Like,
that is true. So yeah,
it's probably like $40. I should be able to get it, but I mean, I still enjoy Paladin so much. It's really hard for me to pull the trigger to get Overwatch since they're so similar.
Yeah,
but that's pretty much all my gaming stuff this week. Tonight I'm drinking random beers. Not random beers, but I bought a variety pack of Southern Tier Brewing Company's beers. Right now I'm drinking their German style lager, which is pretty good. Lagers, you can't go wrong with them. But I also have lined up to drink while we're recording this is their New School IPA.
Ooh.
And does it say what's in these things? I can't remember. That's made with American hops and a tropical twist. And then, by the way, if Southern Tier ever makes it over there, which would probably be pretty difficult, their beers are amazing. And also their Citra Hopped Live Pale Ale, and it's advertised as bright, refreshing, and loud. So.
I love that advertising speak.
Yep, I had a few of these last night, and they're delicious. I love this beer company. It's always a go-to when I'm in the store and I want a craft beer, but I can't figure out what I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a good fallback.
Yep.
Guaranteed a good drink.
Yep.
And I suppose quickly, just before we move on, I guess I forgot to mention. Playing in the last week, all four of us managed to get on and play some Wildlands last Sunday.
Oh yes,
which was brilliant fun.
Ton of fun. Like again, every time we play it, I forget why we stopped playing it. Toast was reminded why he stopped playing with specifically me and Roz.
It's that all guns blazing problem. Mm-hmm. But it was funny. Yeah. It's just a good laugh. It's such a good fun game with a couple of mates, that one. And I guess I also been playing the Master Chief Collection with Raz as well, which still slowly plodding through that on Legendary. You can catch those videos on YouTube. They're slow and painful to watch, but hopefully fun. You see just how bad we are. Although it is Legendary, I will point out. So it's supposed to be difficult.
Legendary's no joke once you get to a certain point in that game.
No, I think we're getting quite close to that point.
Yeah.
So, but Wildlands, I had a blast last Sunday. That was probably the highlight of my week, I think, because it was so long since all four of us have sort of seriously sat down and played that for a long period. It was really good fun.
Yeah, it was a great time. I had a lot of fun. And hopefully we are able to meet up tomorrow and do it again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, all right. Well, I guess moving on, we can go into our gaming news. The first up, we have IGN took to Facebook and Instagram to mock Xbox for its lack of exclusives. They posted an image of God of War and an empty black box with a description of "Can you spot the difference?" Hashtag God of War. The posts were deleted, and Ryan McCaffrey apologized to Microsoft for this unprofessional and classless act. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's... I know everyone's been saying it, but you wouldn't have thought a big outlet like IGN would.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm assuming somebody got fired or severely reprimanded for that one on their social side.
They should be able to look at where the IP of who posted that and look at what employee owns that computer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny and they have somewhat of a point, but it's still kind of a dick move, especially if you're working for a major media outlet in the video game industry.
Yeah, I mean, you can't argue the fact. I mean, it seems this whole exclusive thing seems to be getting worse for Microsoft. It just seems.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I've noticed if you just looking through gaming videos on YouTube at the moment, most of them at the top of the list is everybody commenting about how there are no exclusives on Xbox. So it is sort of news, but yeah, not from IGN, I don't think.
Well, as Ryan McCaffrey said, unprofessional and classless act. Now, if it came from somebody like a bunch of jackasses like us or another podcast, that's another. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean,
like, that's one thing, but like IGN is supposed to just like your local news and stuff. They're supposed to just report, not try to. Yeah. Even though sometimes they do, like try not to choose a side, kind of thing.
I think it's just going to fan those flames of people saying that IGN and all the other news outlets are biased towards Sony.
Yeah, it is interesting that the one Xbox guy is who apologized.
Yes, not whoever did it.
Yeah, Ryan McCaffrey was like, I want to make sure I get my free copy of Halo 6. I better apologize.
And I want those guests to keep coming in on the podcast.
Yep.
So yeah. It was. Yeah, that's IGN, I guess. At least they apologise.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I mean, again, Microsoft needs more exclusives.
There's no argument there.
Right now, all you can think of is like the Halos, but currently this year is only Sea of Thieves.
Oh, we got State of Decay 2 this month.
Next month. Yeah, that's coming up next month, and then whenever Halo 6 is, and
Crackdown 3. Whenever that hits.
That might be 2019. We don't know yet.
It's got. Oh, and I suppose there's definitely going to be a Forza this year, isn't there?
Yeah, there's always a Forza.
Surprised if there wasn't a Forza Horizon this year.
Yeah, which will be sweet because if you have Game Pass, you'll be getting a Forza game. So
yes,
looking forward to that.
And the Horizon one, which are the better ones.
Yep. So. Well, speaking of Sony, an ex-only Sony company, I would think, right? No, that's not right. I'm completely wrong on that. Square Enix.
That was the most failed segue ever.
Yeah. I was more so thinking because Square used to make Final Fantasy, and Final Fantasy... that's what made me go, oh, no, never mind, because Final Fantasy was started out on, like, Nintendo. So.
That's true.
Anyway, Square Enix announced that Shadow of the Tomb Raider will come in 3 varieties: Standard, Digital Deluxe, and Croft Edition. What are the differences in these, Surf?
Okay. Well, for the Standard Edition, you obviously get the game. You get a skills booster pack. And if you buy on the Xbox, you get an avatar outfit. If you buy on the PS4, you'll get a theme. And if you buy on Steam, you'll get a wallpaper. That seems a bit shitty for the Steam people.
Yeah, I get a nice wallpaper. Something I can just Google and set as my background.
I think avatar outfit seems to be the best one there. I'm not quite sure how the PS4 themes are, but the avatar outfit. Although...
That's pretty cool.
I suppose... Probably the majority of players on Xbox are males, so maybe a Lara Croft outfit isn't the best option, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
We'll have to see. If you buy the digital deluxe version, you obviously get the same as the standard, but you also get 48 hours early access, the original soundtrack, and one additional weapon and outfit. And if you get the Croft edition, you get the same as the digital deluxe, plus another 2 weapons and outfits, and the season pass, which will include 7 challenge tombs, another separate 7 weapons, outfits, and skills, as well as multiple narrative side missions. So, make your choice.
Is this a game? Is this a game you're thinking of picking up? Or?
Oh, for sure. I've loved the other 2. This will be a pre-order for me, no doubt. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Apparently, the trailer I've read makes looks a lot darker than the other ones. People are saying we sort of got a Predator / Apocalypse Now sort of feel.
Oh, really?
Lots of dark jungles and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one.
Now, I played the first of this series. I haven't played the second one. The second installment is that the Rise of the Tomb Raider?
Yes.
Right, but that's in Game Pass now, so I plan on playing that.
Oh, is it in Game Pass now?
I think so. Yeah. Pretty sure I saw it in there, unless I'm an idiot and it's the first one.
You might well have done it. I wouldn't be at all surprised. So,
But the first one I loved. I enjoyed it a lot. It did get a little weird with the mythical shit and stuff that you eventually come up with. Fuck it, that game's been out for a while. You know, at the end it turns into like a mythical island that does all this magic bullshit and stuff.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, that game made me think, man, Lara Croft is one tough bitch. Damn,
It's a
they
really
love to
brutal
beat that.
death. Yeah.
Yeah, brutal deaths and just brutal action scenes where she just gets banged up like crazy.
Number 2 is more of the same, but just better. I think it's a better game. I won't give any story points away because you haven't played it yet. But she's still as brutal as she was in the first one, and it seems like it's. If I'm trying to remember rightly, it is a bigger game. The maps are just a lot bigger, a lot more to do. Definitely recommend it. Can't wait for number 3.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll be pre-ordering that. Not a shadow of a doubt.
Sweet. Moving on. I can't think of a segue.
Since you haven't played 2, I assume you won't pre-order it.
No, I'll play 2 and I'll do like I did with the first one. I think I got when it was like free with Games with Gold.
Yeah.
But I mean, this one, if I play through 2 and like 2 a lot, I'll either wait for a sale on the third one and pick it up or what. That's what I like about single player campaigns. To me, it's you don't get that like I gotta have it now because all my friends are gonna be playing it kind of stuff. So I never rush to get that stuff.
No, I think all you do is you miss out a bit on that. If you really don't want to know, you just have to try and avoid spoilers, don't you? So
yeah,
if you don't play straight up.
No, I mean like if it was like another Final Fantasy game coming out or something, I'll definitely be all about getting that and playing that. But like if it's something that I'm not like super into, but I'm interested, then I'll just pick it up when I can, kind of thing. So. Have
you finished 15 yet?
No,
or was that a sore point?
that was the same thing. I put like I don't know 25 hours into that, and then played something else and forgot what the hell's going on. So that's what I'm gonna play when I'm done this main story to Witcher 3. So I'm gonna jump back into that. And
Would you restart?
Over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's no way I was gonna play The Witcher 3 and Final Fantasy 15 at the same time. No fucking way.
Well, I suppose the beauty of playing it now is any of the bugs and major issues are fixed, aren't they? If you play them later, you don't have.
Yeah.
They're all patched and ready to go finally.
Yeah.
Do you remember the old days when they released a game and it was finished?
Yeah, exactly. So, speaking of bugs, 15 hackers were arrested for making cheats and using malicious code to steal user information. They have been fined $51 million in USD I guess that's US currency, US dollar, when it goes to court.
That's on PUBG. I forgot to mention that.
Okay. How was that segue?
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
So that was in PUBG that happened.
PUBG hackers, yeah.
So right now, they're going to court. They haven't officially been.
Yeah, I think they've been charged. So, and I'm assuming that the prosecutors are looking at a fine of 51 million.
Oh man, per hacker.
The news article didn't make it clear. I was wondering that. It can't be per hacker, could it? It'd be just a stupid fine, isn't it? Because who's going to be able to afford it? It must, mind you, even between 13 of them, they're not going to be able to afford it, are they? So
no.
I must. I mean,
even if good.
I don't want to say it's. Most of the hacker names were in Chinese or South Korean character sets, so they're from that part of the world.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. I guess I didn't realise that they were stealing user information. I suppose that's quite bad because I don't know if that means they've been able to get. Well, you know, PUBG wouldn't need to have credit card details and stuff, would it? I mean, what are you going to get user information?
Yeah.
PUBG have, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know how
at the most an email address, I would have thought.
But since that's considered personal information, that's probably why the U.S. was able to charge them, even though they're in a different country. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But damn, so that sucked. Well,
at least it proves they're being
trying
tough
something
on them. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of battle royale games, people are saying 82% of the player base has already left Radical Heights. Is that true?
That's true.
Holy shit! So people were so hyped on that game.
I know. Maybe it's a sign there's only so much room out there for so many battle royale games. And of course, it's still only in early access, isn't it? It's not even a finished game yet.
Super early access is what they said. I mean, there's the textures aren't even complete in their environments and stuff. So
to be fair, that might be that 82% have left because they're just sort of saying it's not quite finished enough, but I'm going to come back when it's fixed.
Yeah,
we don't. All we know is from the Steam statistics that 82% of less players are playing it than they were originally. So if it's super early access, we don't know why they've left or if they've left permanently, I guess.
Yeah, I have a feeling people are going to come back to this. Just from watching people play it seemed like people are having way too much fun at this state of the game. So when it's further along, I think that player base will jump right back up.
And I think there was that weekend where the Fortnite servers were down, weren't they? And
yes,
the Radical Heights launch actually coincided with that downtime. So I'm wondering if it had an artificial hype
it could have
player base because nobody could get on and play Fortnite that weekend.
Yeah,
so they thought, I'll try the new one.
Yeah, that's possible. That's very possible. They tried that out until Fortnite came back up and they just jumped back on their Fortnite crack pipe.
Yeah.
So. Well, I guess we can move on to the next bit of news.
Yeah.
You can go. Do you want to read this one? Or you want...
Yeah. You just can't bring yourself to even talk about the game anymore. You're so
it's not
over
that. I needed a breather. I feel like I've been talking a lot.
The Destiny 2 Warmind expansion releases 8th of May. This will involve a return trip to Mars to visit a new region called Hellas Basin. You'll take on new missions, world events with new story characters to meet, new bosses to fight, and new exotics to find. God, this sounds like an advert. Escalation Protocol adds a horde-style mission where you take on waves of Hive in order to reach the boss. Unlike other world events, Escalation Protocol is activated at any time after finishing the main story. I'm not quite sure I understand what that means because I haven't played Destiny enough.
It means like you can't, because since it's like in like a public area, you can't just go up you can't access the public, because it's like almost a public event kind of thing.
Oh,
but you can't
okay.
access it unless you have completed the main story. So it's kind of locks you out, forces you to play the main story. Yeah.
So does that even tweak your interest slightly?
Well, I did play Destiny 2 last night.
Oh, okay. And
mainly just to chit chat with Charlie Mops to catch up in life, and we were like, let's play something that we absolutely don't have to think about anything we're doing. So.
I would have thought you might have jumped back into your original Destiny. Yeah.
Well, I mean, guys in the community are doing the raids all over again. So I think
Ryan
they have
started, hasn't he? So they're bringing Ryan up. So
I think they already have like a full squad, but I threw my name out there as a like fill in, because I love doing the raids. So it sounds like Destiny 1's getting some action, and Destiny 2 is losing action. So, but yeah, I mean, I played it last night, and the move fast update or whatever, like it did feel closer to the way Destiny 1 felt, as in movement wise and stuff, which was nicer. But let's see, as Risky asks, he's asking, is anyone actually excited for the Destiny expansion coming up? For me, I wouldn't say excited. I will play the story, because, I mean, why not? I already have it, the expansion pass and everything, you know. But yeah, I don't have the hype like I used to, like with the first Destiny, when it was like, oh shit, there's the next expansion's coming on. Like I would take days off of work and like just play through the whole story stuff and just like grind it. And not anymore.
Yeah, didn't we do that with the last one for Destiny? I remember you and me jumped on sort of as soon as it was out.
Yep, it was me, you, and Charlie Mops.
Yeah,
and but they like now it's just sad. And then there's the rumors that I hear that they're working on Destiny 3 already, or planning it already. So it's like makes you like not want to play this game at all, really. But I mean, I am gonna get in. I'm gonna play the Horde mode thing.
I always like the Horde mode. Yeah,
Escalation Protocol. That's something I might play, because they had the Horde mode in the first one, the Prison of Elders. Do you remember that?
I don't, if I'm honest.
Okay. Prison of Elders was like a Horde mode in the first one, and then they also had that little arena at the end. I forgot the name of it, but on the third one,
Court of Oryx.
The Court of Oryx, and then they also had on the the ones with, man, why am I having brain farts on Destiny lore?
You've not been reading your Grimoire cards enough, mate.
No. The last expansion with the Siva virus and everything.
The Wolvesy one.
Yeah, the one all about the Iron Lords.
That's right. Yeah, the Iron Lords. Yeah.
They had that little area where if you found that you could kill enemies in the PvE world, and then take those offerings and then activate that event.
Oh, I remember that bit. Yeah.
This is similar to like that, something similar to that. And so like that stuff's really enjoyable to me. So
yeah,
I might jump in and play that once in a while once I beat the story.
Always up for some Horde.
Yeah.
What
about yourself?
I'm not hyped, so I haven't even played the additional story missions from the last DLC. Like I bought the season pass, and it's on there, and I haven't even been interested to fire it up and play that. So, but Horde style, I always like the Horde stuff. Like I like the stuff they added to the Division.
Yeah.
And the I played some Titanfall 2 Horde. Was it with you or Raz last week?
That must have been with Raz. But I do love
fun.
Those.
That's always fun. So I do
is
like
that the like tower defense type of thing?
Yeah, you have this
like the first one,
sort of energy core.
Yeah,
good fun.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with a good Horde mode. Thank you, Gears of War.
Yes. Yeah, another thing they added to the world.
Yep.
And actually, sticking on Destiny, Charlie Mops himself has a question. With Destiny being the hot argument on the forums these days, if they should make raids scalable, so you can do it one person all the way up to 6. So do you think raids should be scalable?
I don't, because the big thing about raids is it's supposed to be a team-based mechanics throughout the raid. You know what I mean? So scaling it, even though you have these people that end up doing it solo runs and duo runs and stuff. I don't know. I think it kind of takes away the enjoyment of the raid if you make it like, hey, you play it at the level that you want to play it at, because they would definitely have to scale the enemies and stuff. I would imagine if they did that, they would scale the amount of enemies, how difficult the enemies are and all. And it takes away the fun of a raid. Like, it wouldn't, the term raid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Makes you think like group charging into something. So like it would take that away, you know?
Yeah, I think I'd agree. I think the whole point is they're designed to play with a group of people, aren't they? So
yeah.
Yeah, I'd say probably not. Although I've never done one, so.
See, we got to get on that. We got to do Vaulted Glass. The guys did Vaulted Glass last. The UK guys, I think, did it earlier today.
No, that's the one where you have to do the platformy jumps. Oh, and me in platforming in Destiny.
But there's every raid has like platform somewhere.
Yeah, that's why I've been avoiding them.
You'll be all right.
It's
People
like
can
I'll
help walk you through it.
Anyone who mentions GTA 5, I think my first question always is, do I have to fly a plane? In that case, I'm afraid I can't make it.
One of my favorite GTA memories of us playing was me, you, and Toast, and I was about to sell my cocaine, and it was 2 planes. And Toast had like some crazy vehicle he has to protect us, and like I get in my plane and start flying, and I'm like, whatever you do, sir, don't crash this plane. And it was like, sorry, mate.
It's gone already. I don't think I got off the runway.
I lost like $400,000.
I think I took off the runway and immediately crashed into the sea at the end of it. I am slightly better now I finished the campaign, because you have to do some plane stuff in the campaign, so it forced me to learn. So I'm not quite the idiot I was, but I just can't.
Yeah, it's all about using your bumpers to turn mostly. Yeah.
I've had in the end, in GTA, the thing I found more difficult was the helicopters, surprisingly. I had real trouble making them go forward without crashing into the ground. There seems to be real art to that. I never figured that out. Forward momentum.
Yeah. Because you can also, if you hold in right trigger too long, you like go super fucking high up if you're not pushing forward. Yeah.
So, I suppose I'll have to get over my platforming fear in Destiny. But you played with me. You remember that? Yeah. I can't remember that. Remember that bit where you have to jump over the invisible bridges and get through that hole in the wall? I think you finished the mission in the end while I was just constantly trying to get through the hole. I just could not do it.
Excuse me. Oh, man.
I don't know why I'm so bad.
Did you play Mario? You played Mario Brothers and stuff back in the day.
I play tons of little indie platform games. You know, when I did that little boost to my gamer score just before Christmas, I played tons of platforming games on that, and I was fine. It's just...
Is it the first person?
No, see, I think that's the thing. I'm fine on like the 2D old-styley platform games like Mario. That style, the 2D stuff. But I'm just crap on the 3D ones.
Okay. You'll get better.
Specifically Destiny.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't too... I got on fine with Recore, and there was a lot of platforming in the 3D world. It just seems... I'm not particularly good with the... Bungie style of platforming.
Recore is third person though, right?
Yeah, you're right. It's over the shoulder, isn't it? You see your character. That is
so it must be the first person.
It's the first person stuff. Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Well, speaking of third person view, Risky asks, will anyone be getting Battle Pass for Season 4 of Fortnite? Rumored to be superhero themed, so I think this will be my first one, is what he stated. See what I did there?
You did.
Fortnite.
Nice. Fortnite, yes. Okay.
I believe the battle pass is only $10, and then like because you could right now if you play and you don't have the battle pass, you get points towards leveling up, but you don't get you get limited rewards, and it takes a while to get rewards. Whereas if you have the battle pass, like you constantly get rewarded with cosmetics and shit. So if my answer to this is going to say if I have the extra money, I'll probably drop the $10. But with all the shit that's about to go on during the summer, I probably won't have the extra money. What about you, Surf? You don't really play Fortnite much, do you?
I don't. We played a bit last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. It's another one of those games. It's like Titanfall. I don't play it enough, and when I jump in, I really, really enjoy it. And I always
Titanfall's
enjoy
so
my
fun.
time. I always enjoy my time in Fortnite, so I should play it more. So I don't play it enough, so I would probably say no. But the superhero themed thing is making me go, no, but you have to get superheroes.
Yeah. I wonder. I'm assuming it's not licensed superhero theme. Like it's probably like generic.
What I'm wondering. If it was licensed superheroes, I'd be yes, okay, no problem. But I have a feeling it isn't. If it's like, I'd have to see what the superheroes look like.
You have to like look it up on YouTube or something.
Yeah, but it more likely would make me buy it because it's superhero themed. God, a 50-year-old man and he's still bloody sat here in Star Wars TIE Fighter pajama bottoms getting something about a superhero theme.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
I have a straight out of the comic of V for Vendetta. I have one of the blocks of that tattooed on the back of my calf, and I have from the first Civil War. I have Captain America block also straight out of the Civil War comic tattooed on my leg.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong.
Yeah. I am going to literally have an entire leg of collaged comic book pieces tattooed on me, so don't feel bad.
No, I don't. I mean, it's finally, we're living in the age of the nerd, finally.
Hell yeah.
All the stuff I used to like as a kid and used to get bullied for is all now really fashionable. So, that's cool.
Same here. Yeah. Oh.
So, from the Cross Atlantic team, congrats on the new podcast, guys.
Yeah, well, should we make a actual? Well, I guess they haven't launched their first episode yet, so we'll get.
Yeah, we'll wait.
But it's some community members that are coming under the 16-ounce umbrella and joining the 16-ounce family, and we'll be putting out a new podcast, and so we'll keep you guys informed.
And keep an eye out for it, guys. Yeah. We're not sure if this is from all the hosts or maybe just Dan, but they ask, do you think now people are using Discord more and more that the club functionality on Xbox is dying? I personally think it is. I believe it needs to be updated as it hasn't changed for 2 years. I think I would agree with you.
Yeah.
It's like, when was the last time you sent an Xbox message?
Oh, it's the only time I send an Xbox message is like I literally have to have the controller in my hand and like see somebody sign on and be like, hey, let me message them real quick. Whereas most of the time I'm picking up my phone or typing on the keyboard in Discord to somebody. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, to be honest, like the only time I use the Xbox Club thing is like sometimes I'll post a clip or something there. I keep forgetting to do that. I think everybody should try to do that more.
Yeah, we should do that more, actually. Yeah, remember to post stuff in the club, guys.
Yeah, please do.
Because it is there.
Yeah, and it's fun to watch each other's clips and shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I go there for the LFG. That's it.
Yeah, I think I'm the same.
But yeah, I agree with Cross Atlantic here. I definitely think it's dying. I think that's why they're doing that cross.
Yeah, I was going to say
cross thing
with Discord.
Yep.
I think, as far as I'm aware, the first phase is, I think all it'll do is show on Discord what you're currently playing on Xbox. I think it's limited to that, but I have a feeling that it's probably going to expand.
Yeah. What Would you be surprised if in a few years you hear that Microsoft drops a ton of coin and just buys Discord?
No, I wouldn't, if I'm honest. I'd quite like full Discord stuff where if you were on Xbox, you got notifications of certain channels popping up, so you knew, just in case.
Yeah,
because sometimes if I got my headphones on, I don't hear my phone go off.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm not a PC gamer, so I'm not sure, but I understand Discord's the chat features used a lot by people who game on PC for staying in touch.
Yeah, apparently the Discord chat actually works really well from everyone I know that plays PC games. They love it.
I'm not convinced you'll get Xbox Live chat integration with Discord chat. I don't know how. That sounds as if that might be quite a difficult thing to do.
Yeah. But, I can see a Discord app for the Xbox. And
yes,
like you say,
if they kept it separate. Yeah,
where you get the notifications when something's posted and stuff like that on your Xbox.
That would be brilliant. And you stay in touch. I could see them doing that. Because the beauty being that the Xbox is basically running Windows 10, isn't it? So it should be fairly easy for them to get it up and running on the Xbox.
Oh yeah,
I would have thought.
Definitely
the installed app. So, but yeah, I would agree. I don't think groups, from my usage, I don't think it ever really reached what Microsoft were hoping for them, if I'm honest.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we can move on to the next question. We were speaking about being geeks earlier, and Risky, who it's the Risky Ask the Guest, the host questions day. This is his third one. Risky is asking with Infinity War. Well, normally we record this on Fridays, but it's Saturday due to some memory loss of one podcast member. It won't go into
and he
details.
wasn't the oldest member.
Yeah, second oldest, right? He's older than me.
Second oldest, yeah.
Yeah. Risky ask, stating, Infinity War comes out today. Are any of you big Marvel fans or look forward to this movie?
Do you want to take this one first?
Sure. I mean, I'm a big Marvel fan, and I'm looking very forward to this movie. Fortunately, I hate going to movie theaters because majority of the ones I go to, people are loud, people are annoying, and I don't like people. So, well, I do like people, but not when I watch a movie. I like pretty much total silence so I can pay attention.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to go see this in theaters, but I'll probably do what I've done with the last 10 Marvel movies that I've said I want to go see that in theaters. Is it comes out on Blu-ray and then I just rent it.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll be doing. I am looking forward to it, but I can't see myself rushing out to the pictures to watch it. I'll wait for it and watch it at home.
Yeah. Now you guys I call it the theater, and you call it cinema over there. I'm pretty sure. Right?
Yeah, you guys sound going to the cinema or the pictures. Yeah. If you're a bit more common.
Yeah, I don't know if theater, saying I'm going to the theater. Usually, if you say that, it's probably more so a play or something. But
yeah, over here, if you were going to the theater, it would be a play.
Yeah, I always say theater, but or just say going to the movies, which doesn't make any sense because it just sounds like you're going to multiple movies. But what do you prefer? Do you prefer going to a theater or a cinema and seeing a movie, or do you prefer the comfy, cozy, homestead and watching a film?
Every time I go to the pictures, I always think, why don't I do it more? Because the experience is just better. The sound's better than I've got at home. Obviously, you've got the huge screen. It looks really good, and it's all designed for that. So I think I prefer going to the pictures, but I would proviso that on going at the right time.
Yeah.
I actually figured out a while back I had a period where I was going to watch movies quite a lot, but what I used to do I would wait about a month, so the movie had been out for a month, and then I would go at the first showing on a Saturday morning at about 11 o'clock.
Oh, nice
and
matinee.
9 times out of 10, I had the place to myself, or there'd be like 2 other people in there.
See, that's the best.
And that was brilliant. It was like...
Yeah, because you don't have someone... I always hate when you have like that one person that like could easily just leave a seat between you, but they decide to sit right next to you.
Yes.
And then like you can't put your elbow on the armrest because you're like, what if they want to put their arm up there and all that shit? Yeah.
Yeah, no. I had a little run. I figured out if I went then, 9 times out of 10, it'd just be me, or possibly me and a couple of other people.
That's awesome.
That was brilliant. So, how about you? Would you prefer the comfort home over, if you could have like the theatre to yourself, as it were? Would you prefer to do that?
Oh, I mean, like you said, I mean, I prefer watching at home on the couch with my wife now. Occasionally we go out, like if there's a movie we really like get hyped for, we go out to the theater and see it. I prefer at home now. I used to be big into going to see movies and go all the time, especially when I was like in high school and stuff.
Yeah.
But my wife and I used to, in my hometown, we knew one theater that wasn't super popular. So that was and even though it was like a 30-minute drive from downtown where we lived, we would go there because it would be like maybe 10 people in there. So you get your own seat, don't have people talk. And there's 10 people actually want to see the movie, so they're not talking and crap like that. So I think my movie going experience was ruined by living in a town where a lot of people are rude. But yeah, so nowadays I just enjoy watching something with my wife on the couch, pretty much.
Yeah, I get that. I was like...
So, I mean, I would love to have the sound system of a theater, though.
Oh, yeah,
amazing.
That's always good. I got mixed feelings with cinemas. I remember when I was a kid growing up, the town I lived, it was a small market town where I grew up, had one cinema, and my mum worked there. She was... she did lots of different jobs there. She sometimes sold the ice cream, sold the tickets, but she worked there. And it was a freaking nightmare because back then, about the only thing you could do if you were going out on a date with a girl from school was go to the cinema.
Uh-huh.
So I used to have to pick nights when I knew Mum wasn't working because you can't. I always remember there was one girl I always liked. What's her name? Paula Wilkins. She was so hot. I finally persuaded her to go to the cinema with me.
Yeah.
And we went and we were sat on the back row. Mum wasn't there. I was feeling quite good. And then Mum's best friend Shirley come in with 2 cups of coffee. And she sort of said, "Here, your mum asked me to pop in and check you're okay with your little friend. Here's a coffee for each for you." And by the way, I will be phoning her to tell her that you're sat on the back row, so we are keeping an eye on you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, seriously.
That had to be so embarrassing. How old were you back then? Do you remember? Was it like teenage years?
Yeah, I would have been 15.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's brutal.
That is brutal. Yeah, I'll never ever forgive her for that.
Oh, man.
So
There's
yeah,
some
mixed
coffee.
feelings about cinemas.
She sent the coffees to make sure at least one of your hands were occupied.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a smart mom.
It is a very smart mom.
Oh shit.
Oh dear. Anyway, that's enough of my ritual humiliation as a child.
We'll move on then.
Move on to the game club.
Yes.
So this week we played first 3 missions of Halo Wars 2. Thoughts?
This is not my type of game.
No, I was going to ask because you've never played an RTS before, have you?
Yeah, now I know why.
And you're not going to play another one.
Trust me, I'm stick it through just because it's Halo and I love the Halo lore. I thought the cutscenes at the beginning of the game,
outstanding! They are
fantastic.
So good.
The background to the story, the brute, the rebellious brute.
Atriox, I think his name is. Yeah.
Yeah, his background story is really awesome. I love all that stuff, and that really got me into the mood to play and stuff. And then when I was playing it, I was just kind of like, that was my reaction to it.
It's just not your style of game.
No.
I had a feeling that you might like, because it was quite strategy based. I thought maybe that would appeal to you.
See, I think that the issue is that like it's as if you're playing on like a board game like type thing, a tabletop. And I did play tabletop, like, you know, the dorky like Warhammer 40K and stuff like that back in the day. So to me, like sitting there and having, it could be also because I'm playing on console and you have to sit there and scroll with your joystick and stuff. It kind of takes me out of the game. Whereas like, I feel like if Halo Wars was an actual tabletop with figurines, I'd be into it, kind of thing. But
so, do you think you would have enjoyed it more if it was turn based?
Probably, yes. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's pretty because even the tabletops, Warhammer 40K, they're turn based. Like you take a turn, the enemy takes a turn, kind of thing. It's not a bad game at all. Like, just not my type of game.
No, I think I actually like that. I remember playing games like Command and Conquer and Dune on the PC, and they were RTSs, and they were my favourite sort of games. So I really liked them. So I've been loving it, and I think, like you, the cutscenes and stuff are absolutely brilliant. The acting's great. I like the guy who plays Captain. Is it Cutter? Really good voice actor. Really good. I think after the Halo 5 fiasco, I think a lot of people would argue that Halo Wars 2 has got a better story than Halo 5.
So far it does. I tell you that myself. And that's what's making me, I think that's the one thing that's going to make me continue to play, is I actually enjoying the story.
Yeah.
It's just the gameplay is not like, I'm sure it's like for people that like RTSs, it's probably really good. But for me, it's just not my type of game. But hey, I played it. And unlike certain people, I will play it every week on time.
I think there's only about 50. Is there, how many missions are there? Is it about 10 or 15? Between 10 and 15.
Good.
So I think it's only take you about. You've only got to put up with it for about a month.
I would say we're already like 5% through the game.
So what sort of scores were you getting?
Right? That's probably not right.
At the end? Were you getting?
What's that?
What sort of scores were you getting at the end? Were you getting bronze, silvers, or golds?
I was getting silvers and golds.
Yeah, I think I got silver for everything. I just take too long.
Yeah.
I just like to build up a huge army and then just sort of roll across the map. But you can't do that in Halo Wars so much, because there's that time thing. There's that part time which you never had with Command and Conquer. So you have to move a bit quicker than I like. Yeah,
the first match, I think I got silver. The second, because that was like kind of like I didn't know. I kind of just didn't understand what the hell I was supposed to do, kind of thing. Just learning the game, you know what I mean? And then
did you do the tutorial, or did you just jump in?
I just jumped in. Probably should have did the tutorial. But no. Did I do the tutorial? No, I did. I did like part of the tutorial, and then I was like, this is boring. It's gonna take. I'm gonna go play the game because this might make me not want to play. and then the second mission I got gold on. The third mission I got silver on, because the third one was where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna build armies.
Build out.
Like I was just like, I'm gonna make this easy on me. I'm just like gonna make as many what is that flying vehicle called?
Oh, like a Hornet.
Oh, Hornets, yeah. I had like 50 Hornets. It was just like nothing can hurt me. Just sent them everywhere. So I mean, I'm having fun with it. I just don't like the like if it was like I moved my guy, like you said, turn based, like I moved my guys and then the other team moved kind of strategy type thing, I would enjoy it more.
You would enjoy it more. Yeah. So I'm trying to remember. So the first mission you land, and it's just you find the destroyed base and pick up. Is it as Isabel, the old AI, and you meet your nemesis. And then the second mission, you attack. He's sort of lieutenant, don't you? Decimus, whoever he is. That little boss battle at the end. And then the third mission is securing those 3 terminal things or whatever, so you get access to the lift before they do. To go down.
And that's where we stopped.
And that's where we stopped.
So guess we can move on to what some of the community guys said.
Yes.
2 of them apparently said the same thing. Did we get this straightened out by chance? I don't know if Toast responded.
No, we haven't. Apologies. There's been a technical issue with the cut and pastes. So we got the same question from Kabowski and Shine, apparently. Apologies to whoever's we missed. You will get your question answered next week. So don't worry.
Yes.
We will stick it in. But apologies for this week. There have been a few technical issues. Everything has not gone smoothly.
Yeah,
so,
it's been a rough weekend for recording this podcast.
For the 16 Hours Gaming Podcast.
Oh man.
So either Kowalski or Shine asked. We're not quite sure who.
Or maybe they both asked the same.
Maybe they did.
They are father and son.
They are father and son. So
yeah.
With exactly the same terminology. With how Halo Wars is a take on the Halo games in the real-time strategy genre, would you think of a Halo game in the XCOM style gameplay? Just thinking out loud, if this take on the Halo franchise would be more successful than Halo Wars. Now, I think I haven't played any of the XCOMs, but they're turn-based, aren't they?
Yes, so, I would like that.
So you would like that?
Yeah. And after reading that question out loud again, I have a feeling this came from Shine because he's a big XCOM player.
Oh, okay. If that is the case, apologies, Kabowski, if we lost your question, but it will get included next week. So,
me personally, yes, I would definitely enjoy a Halo XCOM style gameplay game. Like, did you ever play Final Fantasy Tactics?
No.
Okay. I was trying to think of how to explain XCOM, but XCOM is the same thing. It's strategy turn based.
Yeah,
like RPG type stuff. I would highly enjoy that. I haven't played XCOM yet because I know that I would get super addicted to XCOM.
I would have thought on a console, turn-based would be easier to play.
Yes.
So I would see it being a big success.
Yeah. So I guess we concur. But yeah, I think that would be great. It'd
probably be too much effort. It would be quite nice. They wouldn't do it, but I was wondering if it'd be quite nice. They'd have to develop 2 games anyway. But it would be really great if, say, like Halo Wars 2 or the next one, you could actually play RTS or turn-based. Same campaign, same story. You just play. Do you want to play
pick what
as
style
RTS
you want to
or
play?
Turn-based?
Yeah.
That would be.
Well, I guess like Halo Wars, they have established themselves as an RTS.
Yeah.
Too, but they could always start. I think that's a genius idea, and maybe 343 should look into that. It'll definitely make money because it just has that word Halo on it, so people are going to buy it.
This is true. Yeah.
And then if someone reviews it and compares it to XCOM, you're gonna have people go, "I love XCOM." You know what I mean? Like so.
I'm actually surprised there hasn't been something like a Halo Lego game yet.
That would be fun too. Lego games are good games, man.
Yeah, I think that would be quite a winner.
Yeah, I'm glad I have a ton of them. So when my kid gets older,
yes,
when my kid gets older and wants to play with, by the time he's old enough to play video games, you probably won't even have something tangible to play a video game.
No,
you
probably
plugging
won't.
Something in the back of your head like the Matrix.
Yeah, or there'll be a specific room in the house.
Yeah.
Like the Hollow Suite.
All right. Well, moving on. Other question / viewpoint on came from Chocolate Bear. and he said, personally, I'm not enjoying Halo Wars 2. I think the controller is ruining the experience for him. Have any of you tried playing this on the PC and then back on the Xbox? Unfortunately, I don't have a PC really capable of playing games on. I mean, I probably could do it on my work computer, but that wouldn't go well. But I agree. Like, I think that might be part of the reason why I'm not enjoying it that much. Is like the controller, like it's just not easy to tell my guys what to do, to get around the map, all that stuff. I believe it's a shame that Roz ain't here, but I believe Roz is playing it on the PC. Are you playing it on the PC?
I am. I started it when it first came out. I think like Shine. I think Shine said himself he started it and didn't finish it, so he was quite looking forward to it coming to Game Pass because it'd be an excuse to finish it. Apologies if it wasn't Shine, but I'm pretty sure it was. I started it last year and I only got to, I think, Mission 5. And I was playing on the Xbox. This time round, I've played it on the PC because you've got that Game Anywhere thing. It's the first time I've taken advantage of that. And it is better. It's just a nicer game on PC.
See, I wonder if that's part of the problem for me. It's like it does feel so like restricted with the controller and tight, and takes so long to move along the map. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so more fluid on the PC. There are an awful lot of keys to remember. Quite often forget which key does what. But just moving around and stuff with the mouse and stuff, it is. I mean, those sort of games are just designed for a keyboard and mouse. So, yeah, if you can, I would recommend playing it on the PC over the Xbox.
Cool.
This one of the few games I would say that because I really like playing on the Xbox. But this one, I would say go for the PC if you can.
All right, so that will do it for Game Pass Game Club talk. Is the plan just to do the next 3?
Yeah,
missions?
I think next week we'll stick to 3 missions a week. So yeah, just play the next 3 missions. We'll stick up on Discord a confirmation of what missions get up to, but it's basically the next 3.
Sweet. All right. Well, speaking of Discord, that is where you can come along and find out about community plays. As we mentioned last week, we will be doing alternating between US and UK. So next week will be the United States time friendly one. Today was the UK friendly one.
Yeah, the first one. Big success, I think. You dropped by for some Titanfall 2.
Yeah, because honestly, the UK time friendly is friendly for the US guys too if they're not doing anything in like the early
Saturday afternoon.
Yeah. I chopped by. Played maybe four games, maybe 4 or 5 matches. Yeah. I had a blast. I felt bad I had to leave early because I don't get to play with all the UK guys all the time. Only a select few stay up till fucking 6 a.m. your guys' time.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, there were a few UK guys I don't think I'd played with before because I don't always make the US ones. So, yeah, it was good to meet a few new guys. I sadly didn't make it to the end either. I played until 10 UK time, and then I had to stop for an old man nap to get ready for the podcast. But, yeah, really good fun. So I'm looking forward to the next one.
Sweet. But yeah, so there's if you haven't joined our Discord yet, join our Discord. That's where you'll see Organic Avenger, who's our community play manager. He will make posts about, hey, what do you guys want to play? Like, Patreon members are the ones that get to select that, make that choice. So if you want to say in community plays, you can just pitch $1. We're not begging for money. We don't give a shit. Most of that money goes back to the community anyway in giveaways. So, I guess, Surf, where can people find you at, man?
I'm on Xbox and now PSN under Surfbiscuit, and on the Twitters at the Surfbiscuit. How about you?
And I am CastleWillKill on Mixer, on Instagram, on Twitter, on, I don't know, anything else that you might find me. Xbox. Yeah, guys, don't forget to check out 16 Ounce Gaming Family YouTube. That is not just the four members, the founders, but also community members, stream team members, posting videos up on there. So go check out, have a good watch. There's some stuff going on there. Watch Surf and Roz fail a lot in Legendary on Halo. Watch me die multiple times on Fortnite.
Yeah.
So, all right.
And all the other members, yeah.
All right, guys. Well, this will end this episode of the 16 Ounce Gaming Podcast. Again, guys, join us on Discord. Give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram at 16ounce_gaming. Check us out on Facebook, 16 Ounce Gaming Family. Give us a review on iTunes. That always helps out. Gets the spread to, put us on the charts eventually, maybe. And don't forget to check out again the YouTube channels. That is 16 Ounce Gaming Family on YouTube. And thanks again for tuning in, and we will talk to you guys next week. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Woo!